Hello, Facebook. Hello, Facebook. I thought I'd have another go at one of these vlog type things. A few things perhaps to talk about. I guess the first one, these, by the way, are probably, in reality, me testing out the sort of extra value add content that I could provide when I get YouTube memberships set up. And I've got a bit of a problem with that, which I don't know, someone might want to help with. I'll come back to that in a bit. But anyway, so yesterday's video, wow, I expected there to be some frothy comments, and boy, were there some frothy comments. The thing I anticipated, that even though I made it very clear, I think I made it very clear that in my view, just my opinion, that despite the fact that we've now found some scientifically dated farmstead settlements that date to the Anglo-Saxon period and before the Norsemen arrived, that the people that lived there were probably still Celtic Britons, Welsh. But it doesn't seem to matter that I said that. Quite a few people took it that I was suggesting the English had fully invaded and were totally in control. This Celtic independent spirit is very strong for some people. I think really we should try to avoid emotion from historical investigation like this. It's not about what people emotionally feel that they want their ethnicity to be. It's about what the evidence actually shows that it is. And in reality, with these settlements, we don't have anything on that. They probably were Celts, and I said that. All we really have is some buildings that are now scientifically dated to that period, a building style that seems to mirror the popular Anglo-Saxon style, albeit in stone and not timber, as would be the norm, and one glass rim. That is it. But the work is ongoing there. Hopefully there will be more discoveries. It'd be great if they could do some DNA on that Greik skeleton. Interesting if that didn't deliver the results that our Celtic independence want it to be. But hopefully we'll get to do some more on those sites. I think it's absolutely fantastic work that they're doing there. And, if I had stumbled across them, I would have probably assumed late Iron Age or Romano-British, which incidentally, as I mentioned in the video, is what Historic England did on the one site, Sotherscales, that was scheduled before this. They had it as a late Iron Age or Romano-British, but it very much wasn't that. The earliest date there was what, mid 600s, something like that. So yeah, the ethnicity thing that generated some froth, but the thing I didn't expect to generate so much froth was the Northwest classification, using these sites as evidence of Anglo-Saxon period settlements in the Northwest. So many comments from people arguing that that is not the Northwest. I actually had planned to do a little bit to camera explaining Dr. David Johnson's rationale for classifying it as Northwest, which I think is a sound one. But I decided not to because I thought it wasn't actually that interesting. There you go. What do I know? I actually only live, I don't know what, 6 or 7 miles west of that location in North Yorkshire, formerly the West Riding of Yorkshire, 25 minutes from Morecambe Bay, close to the border with Westmoreland and Lancashire, BBC Northwest on the telly. Anyhow, why is that so important? If it's not technically the Northwest by people's classification, it's pretty close to it, isn't it? And they are all we've got at the moment, close to the Northwest. What else have I got to talk about? Oh, the weather is a nightmare at the moment. I've got 3 videos planned out that I've just keep having to put on hold because whilst I can sometimes make a virtue of filming in bad weather, these are sites where I do need to be able to get the drone up and look down at them to actually be able to see. So I've had to postpone those. Did manage to get out for a non-filming walk actually last week. Bitterly cold on Kentmere Pike. You might be looking at some mobile phone overlay footage, some sort of mobile phone overlay footage of that. I couldn't even escape from YouTube on that walk, actually. There was someone up there very clearly YouTubing. YouTubers. So we'll have to see what next week delivers. Right, YouTube memberships. I was going to talk about that, wasn't I? It is something I want to do. No obligation, anybody here, anybody at all. It's purely voluntary, obviously, to sign up to memberships. I would like to carry on doing this to at least the level I'm doing it at the moment. And for that, I do need to try to get the income to be a little bit more substantive than it is at the moment. And if I could get, I don't know what, 100, 200 members paying £5.50 a month, it would make a difference. I don't know if that would have still paid for the new fake drone, but anyway, that's what I'd like to try and do. But YouTube, really annoyingly, even at the basic entry level, they insist, it's not optional, they insist that you create sort of branded emojis. And you can't move the setup forward until you upload these branded emojis. And I have not got a clue how to make branded emojis. I also don't think they are something that the audience for this channel, again, I might be wrong about that, would really want. But there we go. I've got to create some branded emojis. They provide the pixels, the size, the spec, all that sort of thing, but I don't know how to do it. So if there's anybody out there that likes doing that sort of thing for fun, not for money, then let me know. I think I need 6 to 10, something like that. So I suppose it'll be an emoji version of my face with a hat on or something, expressing laughter, happiness, tears, fuming with furious rage. Although I'm not sure paying members should be expressing furious rage. Don't know. But that's the sort of thing I'm after. If you fancy having a crack at that, then let me know. I think that's probably about it, really, for this catch-up. If there's anything you'd like me to talk about on these, I'm going to try to keep doing these on a sporadic basis, no commitments. Then let me know, and I'll try to pick it up. But until the next time I sporadically do one of these, stay safe and stay tuned.